Welcome back, everybody. Yes, so what happened is someone, unnamed, unknown, for very good reasons, as we will see, has won a giant jackpot in the US of A. Just mega millions, just so much money. I don't even know what a person would do with all this money, but hopefully they will use it wisely. But for now, they have not come forward to claim the prize because there's a lot of issues that come from this. As soon as they come forward, they're going to be just overwhelmed with all advice and overwhelmed with all these offers. Their friends and family may find out and start begging like we talked about. So now people are giving some unsolicited, but probably good advice to them. Stay low. Have a low profile, don't tell anyone about it, have a proxy go get the earnings for you so that you don't have your face, body, or movements, car, whatever, out in public. And finally, definitely get some financial experts to help you out. Yeah. Now, of course, there's the naysayers that say lottery is just a tax on the people who don't know math. But others say the hope is worth it. And I tend to be on their side. Yeah, that's, I don't know. I would love to win this much money, but I guess not enough to buy a lottery ticket. You know?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, that'd be cool.
Bothered. Yeah. You got to walk there and then...
But now we have to walk a long way.
I know. Less and less stores available.
Yeah, we can't really... Because we have to play in our own country, I suppose.
You mean, I see.
Yeah.
I think that's true, yes. We can't play in Korea, maybe.
Or if we do, it's, well, frankly, not as big as America, so.
Well, the prize, Britain does not have prizes like this. I couldn't believe it, like it's nearly $2 billion.
Yeah.
How many, I looked it up on the internet, there's only about 30-something billionaires in the entire world, and suddenly you would become one of them.
Potentially. Because as we saw in the article, you can get everything at once, bringing it down to only a measly 750 million.
I see, oh yes.
Or you can get more of it by doing a yearly, or monthly? I think it was yearly, yearly sort of payment system, but still taxed heavily.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not getting the entire full amount, as it were, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, in some ways it seems safer just taking it a bit at a time. But then you cannot spend it all at once on an island or something. But then equally, what if the value goes down, or I don't know, what if something happens to the lottery company in the next 5 years and then they're like, oh, sorry, we've gone bust, we can't pay you the rest.
You never thought of that before, because I always thought, of course you would get the yearly. But that makes you make a really, really good point on having it more now is better than maybe not having everything later.
Yeah.
What did they say? Having a bird in hand is better than two in the bush.
Yeah.
And so having your 750 now is better than having the 1.2 bill or 1.5, 1.8, whatever it was, later. That would just, I don't know. What would you guys do? If you won the lottery, would you take the whole amount at once, or would you have that payment plan? And of course, 750 million, it's nothing to sneeze at. You know
that's
what
plenty.
I'm saying?
Yeah. If you ask me,
that's life.
Yeah. And everybody's life that I've ever met, probably.
Yeah. On the other hand, I wouldn't want to grab it all and then have the potential of losing it all. Not through my own mistakes, but just through circumstance. So yearly is also a good way to meter it out for a good lifestyle. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Keep investing, keep going for it.
Because, I mean, maybe it is secure because I think that particular lottery is run by the government. It's not a private company, so they can't just go bust.
Unless America goes bust. But I would only assume that money has already been bought, sold, and traded off well before the earnings were ever done to keep systems running and whatnot. So the money is there but not there. I don't know. It gets very, very complicated money stuff in America. However, technically, that money has been already paid by all the people who bought lottery tickets.
Yeah, I suppose they're
it has that idea that it should already be in a bank account somewhere. But who knows? How do governments actually benefit from the lottery system?
The only thing I know about the British lottery system, the benefits are charitable donations, So I guess that means the government perhaps has less to worry about because this thing is in some ways taking care of various disadvantaged peoples. And arts funding. So the government doesn't have to use as much tax money to fund sort of big art projects and theatre and stuff. They use mostly lottery money. And tons of stuff when I go to the theatre, exhibitions, you know, you'll see either Arts Council funding, which is the government one, or National Lottery funding. So I love that a lot of the money goes to support arts, because I'm a big fan.
Yeah, now since you say something, I think it's similar in the US. I was going to say that the biggest benefit is taxes, but I think those the taxes that they do gather from that money are put into specific projects that are predetermined by either the state or the federal government in the US. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's one of those things. I'm not sure about art, but I think there are specific places where that money goes.
It helps society.
But also I think there's like soft power. Let's say you go to a party, right? And the host provides no games to do. They're just like, have fun with yourself, have fun with people, whatever. And they just provide nothing to do. Well, that party's, you might find some fun stuff there, but it's gonna be harder because you have to do all the work. But if that person provides like a little raffle or something that you can do during the event, then you're gonna want to participate and you're gonna have a bit more fun and have a reason to stay around. Maybe lotteries are similar. Governments are like, here's something fun you can do and stick around.
Yeah.
I don't know, at least,
Fun.
I guess that's what I kind of think about, but yeah, I don't know.
Bit of entertainment.
But I do know that I wouldn't like, you know, take this money and stash it away. I do believe in the whole, like, hiring professionals to start dealing with the money and being like, how do I make this benefit me in the future and now, right?
Yeah, we just don't have the financial training because we're not expecting that to ever happen in real life, so we're not educating ourselves in that area.
Let's go ahead and end it there for today, and we'll see you at the next unit. Bye.
Low profile.
Low profile.
Raise eyebrows.
Raise eyebrows.
Inundate.
Inundate.
Fair game.
Fair game.
Uncharted waters.
Uncharted waters.